Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making Mexican treat. This treat is called churros. So it's very simple to make. So come and follow me to my kitchen. First thing that we need is half cup of water, which I've got in my saucepan here. And I'm going to add butter, 4 teaspoons of butter. And I'm going to mix it. We wait for the butter to be melted. Once the butter is melted, I'm gonna just put on a low heat, and make sure that you don't put on a high heat because you don't want your water and butter to be too hot. So we just give it time to melt. So yes, I'm gonna leave it on a low heat, let the butter melt on its own time. Once the butter is melted, I'm going to add plain flour. That's what we need. So now the butter is fine melted well, so I'm going to add 1 cup of plain flour, and I'm going to mix it well and cook it also as well. Yes, I'm going to mix my butter, flour and water together. Once I mix it, I'm going to put back on the heat. Now here I mixed it well with my hands. I'm going to add vanilla powder. Once I added a vanilla powder, I'm going to also add 1 egg in there, and I'm going to, yes, this is my egg here. Once I've added my vanilla powder and egg, I'm going to mix it well, the dough. So I'm going to mix it really good. Well, we want everything to go inside. So once I mix everything well, I'm going to place them in my icing pipe. First, let's just mix it well here. This is it. This is how it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look soft here, but that's how the texture that we're after. So this is a new icing pipe that I bought the other day. So we're going to try using this one here. So I'm going to put everything in here. This is my dough. I've already put it in here. Now it's time to fry it. What I need is hot oil. I'm going to use sunflower, and it's already preheated. So this is, oh gosh, this is so hard to take it out, but yeah, as I said, it's new icing pipe that I bought, but as long as it's gonna do the job, we're fine, we're happy with it, to be honest. So I'm gonna take it out, and it's up to you how you want to do it. You can have it small, you can have it long, medium size. It's like what you honestly prefer, to be honest with you. So whatever works best for you, then just do it, to be honest. There is nothing that's right or wrong. Cooking is about your styles, what you want to do. So now I'm gonna pour the next one out. See, this one, the next one seems a bit easier than the first one. I'm actually getting the hang of this icing pipe, never used it before. So I'm gonna take this second one out as well. Once I take it out, I'm going to allow it to cook, and I don't want it to go so dark, so I just want it to get like a bit brownish, if you know what I mean, the color. And I'm gonna do more here. Once I've done, I'm gonna turn them. Make sure that you turn them, but don't go too harsh on them because you don't want it to break. So I'm gonna just fry them, turn them, keep eye on them, because we don't want it to be cooked from one side and the other side not to be cooked. So what we're trying to do is just trying to get all the same color. So just be patient. Cooking needs a lot of patience, by the way. So once I fry it here, I'm just gonna keep turning and trying to get the right color. As you can see, some of them are already getting cooked and the rest are not. So the rest are not getting cooked, but yeah, you have to keep turning them and just make sure that you keep eye on it. So you see, I took 2 out and the rest are still there. So you just have to keep turning them, because you don't want it to be cooked one side and one side uncooked. So you just want to have all the same color. You just want to have all this looking the same. You don't want it to be burnt from one side or uncooked from one side and cooked from one side. So we're just going to keep doing what we're doing. We're doing a great job here. So I love these ones. They're so crunchy, so sweet. It's the best treat for lockdown, to be honest. So yes, I'm going to take them out now. Once I take them out here, this is how they're actually going to look like. This is what this is how they look like now, with no sugar, nothing in there. So this is just them come out of the cook from the pan. So what I'm gonna have to do now is I'm going to prepare my sugar, and I'm going to use custard sugar. Yeah, so I'm gonna be using custard sugar. Why? Because they're actually quite fine. They are not thick. You don't feel the flavor in the texture. Basically, I've added, let's just say, almost 1 spoon, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, which is the main ingredient that gives the perfect flavor. So I'm gonna mix the custard sugar and the cinnamon powder together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take them and put them in, and yeah, turn them from left to right, and just make sure that is all coated with the sugar and the cinnamon powder. That's what I'm gonna do, and make sure that you just put a few at a time. Don't just put all of them at once, because you won't be able to do it all together. So as you can see how it's all been covered, and I'm going to now place them in a separate plate, and it's going to be ready to be served. Here it is. Yes, I hope you enjoyed my recipe. If you like, please share, subscribe and comment, and thank you for watching. Bye, see you next time.